Drug addiction and trafficking among youth who are mainly students have been a major concern for the Nigerian government. This is coming as the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency (Ndlea) is proposing a mandatory drug test for students in Nigerian universities and higher institutions to check the menace. In this report, our correspondent Ndlea takes a look at the proposed drug test amid reforms by Ndlea. The report.
A prevalence of 20 to 40% and 20.9% of drug abuse was reported among students and youths in Nigeria, with the commonly used drugs abuse include cannabis, cocaine, amphetamine, heroin, codeine, cough syrup, and tramadol. Most addicted students, according to findings, sell their properties just to get high. The SUG president of the Delta State University Warri campus and some students described the move as a welcome development which will help curb students' involvement in drugs.
Drug tests by NDL for the students on campus, I think it's a welcome development, and it will also help to fight against the use of drugs among students on campus. And not only fighting, it will help to identify those who are using drugs so that a measure can be put to see how they can rehabilitate them. Because a lot of students have gone astray, and even parents have sent them to school, they could not study again. And I believe maybe it's as a result of the economy, and a lot of them are depressed because of what's happening to them.
I think it will help to curb the idea of drug abuse, because it's like a pandemic right now in Nigeria, and it's just not about it has gone beyond gender. You find both male and female abusing drugs, and if there's a test, it will discourage many people from going into drugs, but they know that without the test, without passing the test, they might not get into higher institution, and it will help to bring sanity to this.
Is a good approach to curbing drug abuse among young people, considering the fact that is a whole lot going on among young people, both male and female. Before we used to think it's just for male, but now both male and female engage in drug abuse, and it has to be taken care of as soon as possible, because it's destroying our community, our environment, and our youth.
On the solution to curb the menace, the SUG president called on the federal government to include education of drug abuse in students' curriculum.
Just through education, I think the government should add it to our curriculum. It should be taught as a major course. And not only that, the counseling unit in school should also emphasize more on how students can come out of it by counseling them, educating them on the effect of drug abuse and how it will affect their head holistically. The parents can also discuss about the use of drug among their family, and the community can also carry out outreach to educate people on how to come out of this drug abuse.
Awareness should be created, even within the school environment, seminars, talk shows on the effect of drug abuse and all that. From the home, parents should talk to their children about drug abuse.
Although the Ndlea, under the leadership of Brigadier General Buba Mawa retired, is doing its best in apprehending drug traffickers across the country, more energy should also be directed towards increased sensitization in our institution of learning to help check the menace among students and youths in Nigeria. From Delta State, Ndlea reporting for Galactic TV News.